Hey tribe, welcome back. So let's check in what's happening next week and a half with you all. And as usual, we have 3 piles. This is, by the way, if anyone will be asking, El Goliath Tarot deck. Pile 1 on your left, 2 in the middle, and 3 on your right. I will see you in timestamps. Hey group 1, let's see what is up with you next week and a half. And I'm not taking reversals as the main card. So you have the 3 of Cups. Okay. For a lot of you, what's most important next week and a half is coming together, bonding time with people that you love, friendships, get-togethers, parties, dinners, all of that jazz. Specifically, what I'm picking up here, I'm seeing someone being very selective who they're spending their time with. So say if you want to throw a dinner party, you're not going to invite a lot of people. You're choosing, I'm seeing gems. Those people are represented as gems. You're choosing the gems. And I think why this is important, because in the past you were not like that. Maybe you tend to people please. Maybe you got burned by a specific person in the past, or recently you're not as close to as many people as you were. Selection, I'm hearing pile number 1. Next week we're gonna have you very selective who you spend time with. You may expect even unexpected get-togethers, unexpected parties or dinners, or seeing a friend, specifically someone that you haven't seen for a while now and someone that you miss. Let's get more tarot. Let's see what else. I'm gonna be using the texture tarot here for you. What is up next week we're gonna have? You have the King of Cups and a Devil coming through. Okay, let's see what this tells us. Too many, I don't want to take them. Let's reshuffle. Okay, the Magician, the Queen of Cups reversed, and I felt it reversed. I'm gonna read it as reversal, and Death reversed. Okay, I'll just put it upright for you here. Bottom of the deck we have the 10 of Cups. So the most important aspect of your life next week we're gonna have is relationships with people, particularly here what I'm picking up, either marriage or relationship with someone that you're thinking of. We're talking about romantic relationship here for most of you, but it doesn't have to be. So I'm gonna try and approach it from all sides here. We're seeing here that you might be dealing with someone who either who has very high ego, or someone is dealing with a person who has very high ego, someone who likes to show off, someone who likes to maybe even show how much they're worth. And it feels like sometimes they take it overboard with the Magician, Devil, and the 4 of Pentacles. It's like, that's who I am, look at me, look at me. And it feels like this Queen is upside down, because she's like, actually I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about your behavior. Someone could have an addiction issue here, addiction problem, or in general their character feels, maybe even for some, Magician and the Devil, a bit manipulative. And it feels like this Queen wants to get out of this situation. I'm reading a very specific scenario here, so this is definitely not for all of you. If this doesn't ring a bell at all, I would say skip to a next reading or another pile. But at the same time here, she's not trying to make a change just yet. It's like she's not ready to change, or she recognizes that this person is not ready to make any changes, and therefore it feels like she puts herself upside down and she takes a minute to think about this. Do I want this? Do I want to continue communication? Do I want to involve myself in the situation? Or if this is your husband or wife, what do I do about this situation? It is pretty difficult for me to go through this. And let's see, what is your advice if anyone will be dealing with someone like this? Someone may want to play a game, right, just to win here. No, not right. Wants to play a game just to win. The magician and the devil, it can be very manipulative energy, where I have to be on top. I always have to be on top. I will do anything with the magician. I'll pull all the cards from my pockets in order to get what I want. So I'd say watch out for people like that, okay? Turn to a friend or family member, whoever you trust, for advice. What is your advice here in this situation? What is your advice here in this situation? Recognize the anxieties when you're around this person. Recognize what your body is trying to tell you. The answers lie in the body. How are you feeling when you're dealing with this? How are you feeling? Yeah, for a lot of you, this is saying, let's keep looking forward. Let's not look backwards. Let's keep looking forward. Bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Swords. For pile number one, watch out for anyone who acts shady, whose energy feels off, who you feel deep down that you cannot trust. Okay, something to keep in mind, but not to get paranoid about. Okay. Let's see, anything else that we need to know for pile number one for the next week and a half? Maybe some of you, this is for you. You've been sabotaging your own happiness over a connection, or coming back to the same place in your head about a relationship. Would it be platonic or romantic? Anything else that we need to know about that's happening next week and a half? We have the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords, Four of Pens, and the Ace of Cups. Someone wants to, it feels like a renewal here with the Hierophant and the Ace of Wands. Someone wants to either press a restart button when it comes to their commitments, and refocus. See what else is out there that can bring you a sense of stability, or financial or emotional stability. Because you recognize next week that you're not feeling very great regarding one specific contract. And you're like, okay, but I'm not going to rush with this. I will take it one step at a time. I'm going to be very observant and see what I need to do next. You hear the motorbike outside? As I said, I'm not going to rush, right? I'm gonna take it slow, because this guy is speeding. Like, you hear that? Speeding big time. Hope I'm not gonna hear a boom. Okay. And this is also a sign for you not to, not to rush into things. Not to rush to conclusions, not to rush into things, not to rush into partnerships that are not beneficial for you or that feel off. Would it be work-wise? Would it be romantic-wise, or platonic relationship of some sorts? Where does your happiness lie next week and a half? Where does your happiness lie? The Sun is like, yeah, we're talking about happiness. Here we go. Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. That a lot of you are getting answers when it comes to your heart space, when it comes to relationships. Yes, it can be difficult for some of you to admit something about one particular connection in your life, but you're going to be happy that you're seeing the clarity of this situation. Okay, I see things clearly now. Yes, it may hurt. Yes, I was blinded for some time, or couldn't get my answers. I recognize what my body is telling me about the situation, and I'm happy to see everything clearly. I'm learning from this. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. I'm learning how to communicate better. I'm learning about the situation. So heavy focus for group number one on relationships. Let me pull a couple of cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's see. We talked about celebrations. You have the Three of Cups, so this is just a repetitive message here. Celebration, fun, enjoyment. We have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Look out for new connections. Especially if you need those connections in order for you to improve your life in some way, or those connections will lead you somewhere where you need to be. Successful outcome of your problems. If you have an issue, next week we're gonna have seek for help or seek for a collaboration of some sort. You also have kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. This is tying into what we talked about in the beginning. Seek out information that will help you. Ask for assistance if that's something that you need, and if you are stuck in a situation, ask for assistance. Ladder, climbing towards success. You're overcoming your problems. Next week we're gonna have. And Cane, pay attention to your health. We talked about your body. Pay attention, especially your back, and for some of you, your legs. Maybe you have an injury there, or it tends to be sore from time to time. Feeling the muscles aching or anything like that. Family wishes come true. Nice. Opportunities in family matters. Okay. I don't feel like this is related to you. I feel like this is related to a family member of yours. They may reach out to you and tell you that they have achieved something, or they're going to share some sort of good news with you, and you're going to be stoked for them. You have caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Yeah, whenever you're going through this difficulty over here, don't take it as this is the permanent state. It's gonna go away pretty quickly, I'm getting. You're very focused on your sense of security and safety here. Money will be coming to you, so that's a good thing. Anything else? Especially there might be someone who has stronger feminine energy who may help you out, or you getting money from this person. For example, if you work in a company and the boss or CEO is a female, or someone offers you a better job and that person sits more in feminine energy, even if it's a male, okay? You'll be able to recognize that. You'll feel their energy. Someone who's more in their feminine energy. What about the older man? Okay, someone I would check up on an older person in your surroundings. Could be a grandfather, grandmother, grandfather, whoever this is. I'd say check in on them, especially if they tend to be lonely or live on their own. The phone call would make their day. Okay, that simple phone call of yours or visitation would make their day. Anything else? A two-faced person. Yeah, there's someone that you're dealing with. It keeps repeating here, and I think I had this in another reading. I'm not sure for patrons or for you, where there's just this two-faced person. I'm showing myself that I am this, but deep down I'm actually not that at all. But if this is your case, you will be able to recognize straight away who I'm talking about here and keep the distance. Okay, I hope this made sense, pile number one. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Until the next time. Hey tribe group 2, let's see what is up with you next week. We're gonna have the Four of Wands, the beaming vessel. Specifically in this deck, this Four of Wands is very fertile. So next week we're gonna have, it would be great for you to focus on creativity. Anything that is creative, picking colors, building something, DIYs. If you have a creative hobby or if your job is creative, see what else you can make out of it. Something new, giving birth to something, right? We see little turtles over here around. You are pregnant with, maybe someone is literally pregnant here, pile number 2. Pregnant with an idea, pregnant with a new project that you're about to release to the world, or releasing a book, or working on a new painting and it's going to be finished soon. Overall, your luck and your power lies in creativity. Now, some of you are going to a wedding soon. This is just for a couple, or someone is getting engaged. If that's the case, if this is you, congratulations. Let's continue. I'm gonna be using the texture tarot. What is up next week we're gonna have? If this is not you, you may hear about news of pregnancy in your circle. Let's see, next week we have the Page of Pentacles. I'm not going to take reversals for pile number 2. We have the Six of Wands. Whoa. We have the Queen. That's your creativity coming through. You see that? Next to it, we have success. Next week would be really good if you want to create something, and if you don't have enough information or experience, learn. Learn, because whatever this is going to bring you success over time. Okay? Say, for example, you started a new channel and you go, damn, I don't know how to work the microphones, I don't know how to work the editing, I don't know how to set up properly. Research, learn. That's gonna bring you quite a lot of resources in the future. Okay, whatever that would be for you. Again, we have 2 pages here. Next week for pile number 2 is all about learning, listening, digesting the information. Soak it in like a sponge. It's going to be very beneficial to you. And once you get that information, once you know and you're comfortable and you're confident that now I can do it, or now I know, right? I practiced, then we take an action here. Okay, let's continue. You have 3 pages here. Also big focus on kids if you have any. Next week we're gonna have, you may hear them tell you, or their friend tell you something that you didn't know about them, or something that they were trying maybe to keep a secret. This is just for my people who have children. They may surprise you with something like, oh my god, I didn't know about this. Okay, what is this? There is a hidden opportunity waiting for you, financial. Have your eyes open, scan the environment, scan opportunities. Next week we're gonna have heavy focus on business or entrepreneurship here. I'm seeing someone's dream coming true. You coming closer to a dream coming true that you had. And I feel like you thought about this for a long time. I want my business to bloom, or I want to get better for some of you in communicating. I want to strengthen my throat chakra, or be a better speaker. Whatever that dream and wish was for you that would in the future bring you financial income, it feels like next week we're speeding things up. Okay, let's see. Group 2. What is up next week we're gonna have? What else do we need to know? We have the 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, Lovers, 8 of Wands, and the King of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck, Strength. Someone may be struggling. Whoever this person is, they are either in relationship or they are dating someone. I'm seeing someone struggling, someone who's usually good with money. They are struggling with money, and they may need some sort of moral or maybe financial support next week. We're gonna have, this feels like a moral support to me, 3 of Cups over here. And they may want to talk to someone. How can I get better? How can I get what I need? I'm not used to this. The King of Pentacles is not used to the 5 of Pentacles, right? The King of Pentacles knows how to make money, but maybe it's the phase in their life where something has happened, or maybe in your life, something has happened where now I need to turn to people for help. So if this is you, ask for help. Do not shy away from that, okay? It's fine. Now, for others of you, you might be dealing with someone who's down emotionally because of their finances, and they may need a bit of support, a bit of love from you here. Now, what can help, I'm seeing, is connecting to this King of Swords over here, sending a message, for example, for X amount of money, or for a job, or for anything that would give this person extra income or a sum of money that they need. This king would be able to help. A message for one or two of you. Your father may be feeling lonely. Check in on them next week. We're gonna have. They might not tell you that, but you may hear it from their voice once you call them or you visit them. It's like this person doesn't want to bother anyone else. Nine of Cups, Temperance, Chariot, Five of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Fool. Bottom of the deck, the Two of Swords. Okay. If anyone was struggling with their health recently, next week it's improving big time, or you're finding some sort of a cure or what works for your body. If you are struggling physically right now with something and it's not going away, your cards are asking you to take charge and to figure it out. Call people. Turn to medical professionals. Do not wait around. If it's been ongoing, okay? If it's been ongoing, don't just sit on it and dwell on it. I feel like Three of Pentacles and the Fool here is a bit of a different story. Let's see what this says. What is this? Three of Wands, Nine of Wands. Someone wants to start new. It's like they are looking at their life as a canvas, saying, what do I want to repaint in this picture? Do I want to start over? Do I want to only amend a couple of things, change a couple of colors? So you're making big plans next week. We're going to have slowly, one step at a time, not rushing too much. But you're making big plans for the future. In order for you to jump whenever everything is set. Jump into action whenever everything is thought through and set. It's like you organizing quite a lot of things. Some of you are saving money. Others of you are planting seeds, intention seeds, for them to grow over time. And when the time comes, you're going to collect the fruit of labor, and with that you will be able to get something that you wanted, because you will have some sort of resources. Does that make sense? Okay, let's pull a couple of cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's see what else is happening next week. We can have. What is up? Okay, those two want to come out. We'll take both. Let's start. We have Beetle, good fortune. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, see, your determination and focus and efforts that you're putting in will be rewarded. So do not back down. Do not just leave or throw something in the trash. Tea leaf, fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Let's see. There's a bit of beef here with this male. Is it? Or is it love? Something important such as a new job or raise. Okay, good. So this is love. Someone is having great sex next week. We're gonna have a person, a non-romantic relationship in your surroundings may let you know, could be a friend, a family member, that they have a new job and you're gonna be stoked for them because that's something that they wanted for a while, something that pays, a job that pays them more money. I'm hearing someone saying you deserve this. You will be taken care of in difficult time and you are on the road to success. You have a couple of cards talking about success, actually 3: good fortune, success with effort. You are on the road to success. Expect rewards next week. We're gonna have, would it be monetary rewards, would it be coming through from people in some way, you know, really nice compliments, recognition of some sort, visibility if you're working on social media, anything like that. But overall, you have quite a successful week. 4th card, great success. Listen, what are the odds? Look at this deck. What are the odds? So next week, a dream is coming true here. A dream is coming true and you're going to be stoked about it and you will want to get more and more and more. This could be financial for a lot of you. Maybe you've been worrying about your finances lately or thinking how much money you need. Maybe you were lacking some money for bills or money for something that you want to get or where you want to go in life. So next week will be a breath of fresh air. I hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon, and until the next time. Hey pile 3, let's see what is up with you next week. We're gonna have you have the Ace of Pentacles. This feels like you are grabbing something that you believe belongs to you. For now, in general, for a lot of you, you may expect a bonus, an extra sum of money if you have your own business, more clients or new clients. Overall, next week we're gonna have is all about possibilities and opportunities, especially if you're looking for new opportunities for work. If you're thinking about maybe turning hobby into business, if you have your own business, keep on looking around because I'm seeing your eyes are going like this, literally like trying to search for ideas or trying to search for connections or these opportunities. I don't think you're gonna have to look for long. I think it's gonna come in with a sign. It's gonna be up to you. Either you want to take it or you're going to skip. Okay, let's get more cards. Let's see. I'm gonna be using the Tarot of the Angels for you guys. Pile number 3, what is up? Next week we're gonna have, yeah, for a lot of you this is business related. Financial independence is your theme next week. We're gonna have, especially if that's something that you wanted to do for a while but you never started taking steps towards it. Focus on business or on making money in independent way. It's also for some of you, if you are thinking about investing, it's a really good week for you. Okay, 9 of Swords reversed, we like that for you. No worries about money, it seems like. King of Swords reversed, the 8 of Swords upright. Let's see, the Temperance, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. It feels like you're gonna have to fight for it. Whatever this is, you are fighting for it. You go, this belongs to me, I'm going to do this either way. I know what I want. For some of you, this could be literal independence that you're fighting for. If you depend on a situation or a person here, you go, I've been trapped in this for way too long. Or maybe in some sort of old mentality, I've been thinking about finances in a negative aspect. Let me change that up. Or I picked up some of the belief systems from my parents, how I should view finances, or they have given me an example how they dealt with finances and I picked it up and I don't want to do that. Maybe I want a new structure, a new technique, or new way of living. And it feels like there's this inner fight here, but I feel like with determination and focus you will overcome this issue, if that's an issue for you. Let's continue. Let me get comfortable. Group number 3. If anyone had their heart broken, you are healing slowly, but you are healing. It feels like you're being prepared for a new energy here. It's not here just yet, but it is I can't speak with that. It is around you. It is around you. Yeah, you might say no. When you are healing, you may say no to people. You may not want to hang with many people. You may did anyone block someone here in pile number 3? Because I'm getting that for someone blocking a person. I'm talking about a very specific scenario here. If that's not yours, that's not yours. It feels like someone has blocked someone's number, or they don't want to talk to them because of the pain that they have endured because of this situation. This doesn't have to be romantic. Could be platonic relationship. Could be a friendship here. My heart was broken. I'm not taking any of this. I'm not taking what you have to offer. I've learned my lessons. I want something new. That's what kind of energy I'm picking up here. In group 3, what is up next week and a half? No more fights. Focusing on your manifestations, new ideas, light bulb moments. You're not thinking as much about where you go next because it feels like you know exactly where you need to go next. So no more contemplation and procrastination. You know where to find the pentacle, metaphorically speaking. And it feels like you don't want to give your energy to someone in particular here. You're like, don't disturb me, people. I'm focused on my shit. I'm focused on independence. I'm focused on my money, on my bank. I do not want to be disturbed. I'm trying to grow this pentacle. Whatever it takes me, I will get there. Yeah, determination and focus. And success here. Financial success with the Queen of Pentacles. Damn. It's like there's going to be a situation where you're going to say, I have no patience for this shit. And you're not even triggered. It feels like I have no time, no patience for this. This is not for me. I'm focusing on what I'm trying to build for myself. Everything else can wait. Why I'm saying that, because it feels like someone has been neglecting themselves, or kept dismissing this, or kept saying, I'm going to do it tomorrow, and focused on all other things, or helped all other people, and they kept putting themselves in the back seat, or their dreams and goals. Next week, we're not doing that. We are aimed and focused. Yep. If there is a family member, someone who you having beef with, or who you have difficulties with, someone who talks behind someone's back, I'm seeing here. You're giving them no time as well. you're giving no time for bullshit next week we're gonna have. You may come off as strong for someone. Yeah, someone may feel that you don't have time or energy, or like they may take it personal if you say no to them. But yeah, you don't want to collaborate with me, you left me alone. But it feels like you on your own are good, regardless of what other soul contracts are around you. Very self-focused. And it's not in a way where you are cocky or you are super selfish. It feels like this had to come. You had to finally focus on your dream, or on you. You kept giving and giving and giving. We're not giving anymore. We give into ourselves. And when we give to ourselves, we take the rewards from the external. Make sense? Bottom of the deck, 2 of Cups. Okay. Someone may experience changes in their relationship here. Ooh. Now, this is about someone in particular. Someone is overcoming either an addiction, overeating, sugar addiction, drugs, smoking, sex, gambling, or a specific behavior trait that is really shadowy, I want to say. They're facing a judgment day to finally see what they have been missing, what they have been holding on to. Someone may get a dream of some sorts or realization, aha moment about what they were doing wrong, and they were blinded to it for a really long time. Maybe other people kept telling them, like, I really care about you, take a look at this, but they were like, I don't see it, I don't see it. Next week we're gonna have they finally see it. Okay, let's pull a couple of cards from the Tea Leaf Tarot. Let's see what we got for you. There are man dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay. And emotionally secure, loving family is important. Okay. This fair man feels like a family too next week, we're gonna have. Whoever this is, you have great support from them. June. Now is June. Okay, what is happening? Archway, new opportunities, possibilities. We talked about opportunities and possibilities and paths opening up with the Ace of Pentacles. June is your month to look for these, okay? Keep looking around. Pay attention to your finances. You're very focused on your finances, let me tell you. You don't need to pay attention, you're focused. You're going to hear good news when it comes to your resources, whatever that would be. You may receive a gift, you may receive an X sum of money, get more orders, get more clients, contacts that will lead to more prosperity in the future. Okay, needle thread, a sincere wish will be granted. You have really good cards here, pile number 3. I like this for you, Bat. Take your enemies are working against you. A sincere, okay, let's clarify this. A period of ill health. Ah, the enemy is getting ill. Oof, someone who was trying to hurt you or hurt you in the past, even if you don't see them as enemy, someone who did you wrong, you may hear about them getting sick or feeling unwell. I don't know why you need to know about this, but this is coming through. Maybe some of you had a question about this situation. We have Beetle, you have great cards, good fortune, family matters. Family is protected next week we're gonna have. Or a family member wants to help you out, protect you, support you in some way. Very nice energy between you two, especially the male. I keep seeing a male who's very supportive. You may get something from them, even if it's not something material. They may say something to you, give you a really good advice. You're going to treasure that time. Okay, so hope this made sense. If you need more content, find me on Patreon. Until the next time, bye.